All right. So you still have three sea creams at least several hours behind you. Um, you don't know if they're still pursuing you at the same pace now that you mostly defeated the pincer attack.
Yeah.
The last positioning you had on them was they were about 2 to 3 hours behind you.
We're gonna keep it moving. So.
All right. Let me switch. I switched you to right map. Oh, we're good.
Yeah.
All right. So at this point, you're out of the Winter Haven region. So I'm going to move you over to the larger map.
Okay.
Oops, that's not bad. The larger map. Oh, that's not the right one. Wait, is it? Yeah, this is the right one. All right. So. All right. No, I don't have it. Yeah, I have you on the right one. Do you see where I just pinged?
No. Yes, I just saw where you're pinging.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna just grab your token and kind of use that. And I need to disable this crap. Oh, wait, I know what I can do. Here we go. And everyone decided to start making noise the moment I hit one there, as per usual. We've come to accept that as the reality of recording on air.
Yeah.
Just like they all started screaming at exactly 11 o'clock in my previous on-air event.
Yeah.
Like, it was dead quiet, and 11 hit, and all of a sudden they were screaming and running through the house for 5 minutes straight.
I mean, they're boys, so.
Yeah, I mean, my issue isn't so much they were running screaming at 11 o'clock at night. My issue is that they weren't doing that for the 2 hours before.
Oh, that's great.
So had they been doing it, that wouldn't have bothered me except for that particular thing. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to switch to a different map because apparently Hangout does not like maps this size, but I have a smaller version, so I'll just switch it. We're gonna switch to that.
Okay.
All right. So you're roughly about right there.
Yeah. Onward to Hope Village.
All right. So at this point, you're gonna have to make sure you're maintaining order because you're effectively you're still moving with a group of people who are just barely able to keep up. So you're gonna have to try to maintain order while you're doing this because if people start struggling or people if you start having too many injuries while you're moving, it's just going to slow you down more. And so you're going to have to, since you're going to just make it into a race, you're going to have to do anything you can to keep yourself moving at as fast a pace as you can.
Okay. I'm gonna give you the motivation / threatening. I'm basically, telling them, urging them onward.
All right.
Letting them know that our goal is in sight. We could just make it to Hope Village. We'll have a defensible position.
All right, so I want to say that you're going to need to make a charisma check.
Okay. Would either persuasion or intimidation apply?
Depends on how you're trying to motivate them. But either one of them could apply.
So one. Basically, just. Oh yeah, I'm not like in your face, but I mean, I am like kind of demanding that they urge on and nobody fall behind.
Okay, then that's going to be intimidate. You're not. It's like you're pretty much doing kind of like a drill sergeant type thing.
Yeah, I'm doing exactly that after they saw me be completely badass on the battlefield.
Right. So I'm going to say it's going to be intimidate.
Okay. Okay, I got a 16.
All right. So you're going around. You're trying to motivate people to like trying to like use yourself as a representation of what they should be. You're like, come on, pick up the pace. He's like, you need to follow me if you want to live. Like, like, do not tarry, and things like that.
Yes.
So they're pressing on as best as they can, and you've been able to keep everyone moving forward toward your goal. And you're like at the pace you're going, you think you'll be able to outpace the Fecrines to Hope Village, but at some point you're going to have to slow down and deal with the Fecrine behind you. But you'll be able to at least get to some place that has some defensible, some defensible.
That's what I really want. Is I don't have to face them with a whole bunch of civilians just ambling about. I would like to get them somewhere where even if like we're not all behind walls, the civilians could be somewhere, and then the combatants could be out there and not have to worry about civilians as liabilities.
Right. It would be less than ideal if you had to deal with mounted Fecrines out in the open area.
Yeah, it would be.
So you're like it seems as though the Fecrines had slowed their pace, expecting the like what you suspect, being that you've been part of campaigns before, that they probably slowed down to refresh their mounts before they intended to finish you off. But that decision ended up costing them because the pace you're able to maintain. So by the time you needed to rest, your rear guard spotted the Fecrines like slowing down, like they were making camp. So you suspect while those rust monster mounts they have seem to be rather quick. They don't seem to have the stamina that horses have, which is to your advantage. So you have to decide if you're going to press on through the night and try to get to Hope Village. And being exhausted, or if you're going to rest. And
I'm not stopping until I'm at Hope Village or something has stopped me. That something could be that my body said, "Fuck you, I'm going to sleep now." But
right, that's pretty much what's going to be the case at this point. So I want to represent you. Like you're going to have to roll Constitution check.
Okay.
The group is going to at this current time has disadvantage. And so unless you come up with some sort of way to, help them keep up, like the soldiers you have in The blood wolves, they're fine. They're the um hard travel, but the refugees are going to be struggling with that pace, and they'll have disadvantage on the Constitution check. So anything but you will be able to you'll have to work out what you're going to do to get people moving through the night.
Okay. If we have any type of caffeine or special tea that we can brew to get us some energy, we can, and we'll certainly remind them that their lives pretty much depend on us making it the whole village before those 3 greens catch up with us.
Okay. Well, if you probably don't have, if you had any of that on hand, they've probably been using it since they've been out of Winter Haven.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that anyone trained in finding that sort of thing will probably be able to find something. It may not be of the finest quality, but it may be something to serve the purpose. So I'll let you do some sort of survival check for that.
Okay.
If you're going to continue motivating them.
I'm definitely motivating them. I'm definitely letting them know that sleep is for the weak.
All right. And so I'll pretty much let your intimidate stand unless you're going to want to roll it to see if you can get a better result. I'm going to say
I'll let that stand and work on the survival part.
All right. So since you do have some hunters with you, and so they would be able to help you with that, but you have to that's the one thing you don't have in short supply are the hunters, since are hunters, because that was kind of the bulk, that was the major trade for Winter Haven. So I'm gonna say you would have advantage on the survival check, but if you're gonna use the hunters to find this thing to keep them moving, you're gonna have less of a rear guard to keep tabs on the pursuing sea cranes.
Okay, that's fine. I'll let the hunters do that, and I'll shift the rear guard responsibility to myself and our group, and that'll allow me to not only rear guard, but shift that intimidate focus to the people at the back who are moving the slowest.
All right. Let's see. At this point, you're gonna because you decided to keep moving when they broke camp. You're gonna have to have some outriders to keep tabs on them, but they'd be further behind. And since you're doing that, since eventually you're gonna have to come up and meet kind of group. You're going to effectively be behind them. So who are you going to have effectively leading the column? Are you going to have one of your other party members, or one of
I'll have Tim and Malcolm leading the party.
Okay.
And then I'll have Marc leading the outrider effort at the back, and I'll be at the back on leading the rear guard and urging people onward.
All right, and so who's going to be looking for? You're going to have the hunters go looking for the whatever. Okay, so I'll let you roll. You'll roll your Constitution checks to make sure no one's falling behind, and just roll like 3 extra d20s for your henchmen, and I'll figure out what the bonuses are for them.
Okay. Ooh, that's not good. That's also not good. Okay, so 2 of my henchmen are doing good. One of my henchmen is doing terrible bad, and I'm also doing terrible bad.
Okay, so what's the henchman number 1? What's that roll?
A 14
All right.
with no modifiers.
So Sarah got a 16. What's the
Okay.
next one?
It's a 2 with no modifiers.
Okay. Boris has a 3.
Yeah, and then the last one is an 18 with no modifiers.
Okay, so Bethel has a 19.
Okay.
So Boris is struggling with
Yeah,
the
me and Boris
pace.
are struggling. The women are doing good.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's why women and children first, because they run faster and they're in better shape.
Yeah.
Boris, not so much. That hedonistic lifestyle has. All right. So, and I rolled a 14 plus. I gave +3 because they'd be trained in this sort of thing. So they have a 17. So they were able to find the appropriate, like, herbs or whatever, and other things that try to. And so I'll say in the time they went, they found it. They would have stopped to prepare it so that they can rejoin the others, so that they wouldn't have to slow down. And they'd return with it, so that would negate the exhaustion effect for the trip there. So it'll be a straight Constitution check for the refugees that are going. You, however, because you decide you're played the role of the outriders in the rear guard, you're kind of falling behind.
Yeah.
So you're inspiring with more of your presence of and unfortunately, because you're falling behind with outriders, it's become more and more Tim and Malcolm's responsibility to try to keep the group moving forward.
Yeah.
And so they will attempt to follow suit in how Marc was motivating people.
Yeah.
And so they'll be rolling that the inspiration and Constitution. So hopefully, Constitution, you'll be able to get the whole village. The disposition of everyone once you get there is going to be determined by Tim and Malcolm. All right.
Okay.
So
apparently, I need to invest in a horse because all this marching and plate mail. Woo!
Right, I know. Right? You're doing pretty good there. You're like running around like 65 pounds of armor on.
I know, right?
Equipment. And the refugees apparently sprinted the last. Whatever herbs they found were the best herbs ever.
Apparently, when they said they were finding some herbs, they were finding cocaine.
It's like people like sprang up from their pallets and start jogging.
Let's go! Oh, man.
So they get there after they get the energy from the good stuff that the hunters you sent out retrieved. So they're riding high right now.
Yeah, clearly.
So now I'm gonna have Tim and Malcolm try to keep them motivated.
Oh man. They're riding really high right now.
They're not listening to anything that they're saying because, of course, I follow up with one. So
but it's like a 20 and then a 1.
At least it wasn't the other way around. So
that's true. That's true.
So you get to Hope Village, but whatever the hunters found, while it was exceptionally good, it was exceptionally good.
Yes. Oh my god.
So
oh my god.
We're able to catch up with the refugees at Hope. Why?
Man, I swear, GM roll just lets you type in a number.
I wish that were true, but it's not that way.
It's like, I swear you're doing this.
I typed 20. It's like I typed some HTML code that looks like it's a roll.
It's like GM roll in parentheses 20. GM roll parentheses 1.
I mean, it seems that way sometimes. It's like I'm starting to doubt myself. I don't know, like, do I do it? It's just something I'm doing. Maybe it's like picking up on like emotional energy. It's not really random. It's
oh yeah, I didn't know you were a technomancer.
apparently I didn't know either.
Oh, yeah.
So you arrive at Hope Village and like the people they're there, but they're not there. You know, 1,000-yard stare, like they just want to do things and they're just doing them.
All right.
And there's like some concern looks by the demon hunters because there's like people who are like just doing stuff, but it doesn't make any sense. Like they're like, oh, we need to chop some wood. We're gonna chop some wood, and there'll be other people that are just standing, staring intently at like a rock, like undeterred for like minutes on end and things like that. So whatever stuff that the hunters put in the drink, you may want to figure out what it is.
Yeah, you might need to learn a recipe.
Like, all right, so you can not use it, or I guess use it depending on the situation, the appropriate time.
Yeah. But anyway, let's notify the people of the whole village that we're here and we brought company.
All right, so you think you made it back at least 2 hours ahead of the Khanoth? And unfortunately, I just realized that whoever the map I had to use for Hope Village, that site no longer exists. So unfortunately, unless I can find a equivalent one, which I'm not right now, may have to use a different one. But this might be good enough.
Well, since we think we made it 2 hours ahead, let's try to get a short resting. Since we've been force marching for like a week.
All right. Yeah. It's like I want to need you. I mean, you may want to do some medical checks on people, just to be sure, because you know.
We'll do that. I'll let Sarah do that since I think she's great.
All right. So go ahead and roll the d20, and I will check. Yep, she got one to the train. So 8.
Yeah.
It's like she knows she's seen this before, but she's just it's like selenium. It's like something. It's some sort of selenium, but you can't quite place it. And it seems to be mixed with some other herbs. I'm actually gonna let while she's talking about it, I'm gonna have Marc, roll a nature.
All right. Let's see.
And he's gonna have advantage.
Okay. Whoops. 2.
See, this is what I love about this game. This is like this didn't exist until we rolled a 20 and a 1. And now it's like, you need to do 2d20, keep 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, apparently I did.
You can just hit up and then just replace the 1 with the 2.
Oh.
Well, I'm sorry, up arrow.
Okay.
Okay. So when Marc hears the word selenium, he's like, it's like he would know that one of the plants he knows grows in this area is queen selenium. So Sarah was like, yeah, I think that's what it is, and Marc would immediately know that's Raven Shade, one of the drugs that
that's not good.
He was addicted to for a while.
Yeah.
If you recall from
I do.
But apparently it was prepared correctly.
Yeah.
But he's very familiar with this concoction because he'd been using it a great deal.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, since you slowed the Outriders by being so tired, he didn't get a chance to talk to the hunters and figure out what's in it.
But you also didn't get a chance to partake in it.
Yeah, but fortunately, it was prepared properly.
Yeah.
And so, but it was as he recalled, Raven's Shade is very addictive.
Yeah.
And mistakes happen.
Yeah. I'm just saying, your roles made it seem like it would be extremely addictive.
Didn't the whole campaign demonstrate that it was extremely addictive? I feel like he had a whole campaign.
I mean, I'm just saying, the roles are reflecting that.
Yeah, it's still as addictive as it once was.
Yeah.
So, you think they'll be good for at least a couple of hours, but it's unlikely anyone is going to go to sleep, and then they will all be asleep.
Yeah.
When the crash comes.
Yes.
So, but you're certain that'll at least last for a few more hours before you'd have to worry about anything like that. But it's unlikely anyone will go to sleep until it passes through their system.
Yeah.
So, and I heard that he was going to partake of it. You said?
No, I said he didn't get a chance to because he was out riding.
All right. Okay. So, I was just making sure because I thought I heard he'll partake. I thought I heard that.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it was the opposite of that.
Oh, okay. I was making sure.
Fortunately, he didn't accidentally take some, so he hasn't fallen off the wagon. He's still up on top of the wagon.
Yeah. The wagon is stuck in a bush full of Raven selenium, though.
Yeah. Fortunately, he has a 16 dexterity.
Fall off the wagon.
Yeah. And he's trained in athletics.
Okay. So he's gonna be able to stay on top of the wagon pretty good.
Yeah. Oh man.
And so Father Dominique is coming to you like, what did you give these people? Something seems to be wrong with them.
We can't worry about that now. We're here. We need to prepare for the defense of Hope Village.
Okay, well, there's a number of stone structures here. We can probably have them have people like cram into the various stone structures. There isn't much of because this it's kind of like a trader's town. It's not like a huge village. The only defensible wall is like the 6-foot high wall surrounding the cemetery.
Yeah. That's fine. We just need to get the civilians somewhere where they're not out in the open when the attack happens.
Oh crap! I still have the people. I still have Father Dominic and Thorin on this map from the last time from the other campaign.
Oh, that's great.
That makes things a lot easier. So I'm just go ahead and use their tokens. I'm not going to move them. How convenient. Poor Winston's still here too. Let's move him out the way. His tragic life.
Was it tragic?
It was a little tragic.
Was it? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I would put it low.
Like he had it coming.
That's tragic.
Oh yeah. Oh,
all right, so I'm trying to get everyone moving on it. Can you see the whole map?
I see. I'm looking at the cemetery.
Okay. Well, I'll just drop people in the cemetery. I'll drop
Yeah.
And so at this point, Boris is going to be since he rolled like really, really poorly, he's going to be suffering from exhaustion.
Yeah.
Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Got Father Dominic. And you still have Soul. And I'll let you move these people, move them around, just trying to put everything in. And so Sarah was leading troops. Marc was leading soldiers. So it was Dominic.
You put it over there.
They were not. So what? So in one more. And Betha and Boris were not leading any troops. So what are you going to have them do?
I guess they'll probably be on the second rank anyway.
Okay.
And we'll probably do something like this. Probably Thorn on one flank. Father Dom next to me. And Sarah kind of as in the middle is the tip of the spear, and then be on the other side of it, kind of like that.
Okay.
Hope we can keep the focal point of their terror in the middle, and we can kind of protect them.
All right. So you have the hunters. So are you going to attach Marc to column of hunters or soldiers?
That's a good question. I guess I'll attach it to a column of soldiers.
Okay, so that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You could probably do more good there.
Okay. Let me do it here.
And I'll have these generic soldiers somewhere. And I guess those generic soldiers will be beside Marc.
All right. So let me make sure that I've given you control over these tokens. Actually, I should have just. It's going to be one token in the copy. Make sure you have control over it.
And I do not.
Yeah, I know you don't. But I make sure. I'm doing it. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I have control over the archers. I don't have control over the generic soldier.
Yeah, because I'm doing the archers now. I have it.
Yeah.
Show nameplate. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Oh man. So you started doing that, and I was just like, "It's the 10 crack commandments." You were doing it on beat too. You're like 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was like, why? I was like, why?
No, not quite. So I'm going to have to go to the other match because apparently I didn't save. Nope, didn't. No, I did. That was not what I did.
It was kind of what you did.
I don't think so. I think you were thinking about crack.
No.
Yeah, you heard what you wanted to hear.
You were channeling Chuck D right there. Yeah.
This will be the largest battle I've ever had, including Rust Monsters. Are you excited?
No.
I am. It's like, oh, people are like, Rust Monsters, only dicks use Rust Monsters. Like, no, only dicks have a battalion of Rust Monsters. Or Rust Monster Cavalry. Like, now everyone who uses Rust Monsters can rest easy knowing that they're not dicks anymore because I set the bar higher.
Are those individual monsters?
No, they're individual units.
Damn it.
Yeah. This is the Rust Monster Cavalry.
I thought Rust Monsters were large.
No, they're large in the sense of they're large enough to be mounted. These are large enough to be mounted. But they're not large as in they're the size of, they're not like 20 by 20. They're just,
I know.
Yeah. Because that might actually be worse if they were like, that would make them gargantuan, I think.
Yeah, it would.
They're large, they're not huge.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, you're just being an ass. Fortunately, you're going to outnumber them because they were supposed to have a whole another group with them that you crushed mercilessly.
It doesn't look like we outnumber them.
No, you do. You have 16 units. They do not.
Okay.
Oh, wait, it's not. It wasn't even supposed to be that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So that's all of them on the board. They're not all coming in line like that, though. I'm just trying to get them all on the screen.
Okay.
All right. So you have the stone structures. There's people inside of each of those. I guess I could put them. Now they're in. I'm not going to bother putting on the map because they're not. They're not going to be moving.
Mm-hmm.
So you put all of the refugees inside of the handful of stone structures.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to have people guard those buildings because if they are not, there's nothing really that's going to keep the sea creams from coming out the building.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to want to defend the building, you're going to have to put someone in that structure.
Okay.
And so effectively, this structure is going to represent more than one building, but for simplicity, I've just made a box that represents those buildings.
Mm-hmm.
And so as you're fortifying the camp, the Khanoth, the sea cranes kind of try to encircle the village.
Okay.
And I am going to move stuff slightly just to give myself more room on it.
Are these structures like enclosed, like they have a roof and stuff, or?
No. Well, some of them, like some structures will have them for the sake of this. Some of them do, some of them don't. So I'm gonna treat it as, you can just treat it as they all do for the sake of
Okay.
this. It's not gonna be it may be important, but it may not. So if you're wanting to find a structure where you can fire arrows out of easily, you'll be able to find some of those. If you're wanting a building that has roofs, you'll be able to find some of those. So
okay.
that's where you would what you would do. There's enough abandoned homes here that you'd be able to find in various states.
You kind of shifted everything.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm shifting everything. I need room on the edges. Because this map is, I'm going to shift it over. This map's bigger than what I thought, and I dropped it wrong. So hold on so I can get it.
Okay.
All right. So now let me move here. Okay. I'm not okay. The map's where it's going to be now.
Okay.
Mommy?
Yeah.
My sauce is hot. So I don't want to eat.
Okay, you get nothing else.
All right, what do we know about Rust monsters?
I believe you got a pretty decent check when you did it before, so I'll just give you all the information then.
Okay.
All right. These rust monsters are large compared to other rust monsters, but the basic information about rust monsters are they see in the dark. They're not very perceptive. They have iron scent, so they can actually smell metal and armor. So they can use that to sense things fairly accurately. It's almost like a second sight, but it has to be within 30 feet of it for it to be able to sniff it out. They rust metal, so any non-magic weapon or that they might hit would corrode it, which effectively would give it a -1. If ever, and it would be cumulative. So eventually, if they were to like be touched by metal multiple and it reaches a -5, it would be destroyed.
Okay.
Non-magic metal ammo would be destroyed as soon as it came in contact with them.
Okay. I mean, it would do the damage. It would just corrode once it was in them, right?
Yeah, it would. It would hurt them. It would be. You wouldn't be able to recover it. If they try to eat metal, like they'll use their antenna to try to turn metal to rust, because pretty much that's how they eat. They touch the iron, it crumbles completely into powder, rusty powder, and they eat that. And so they could destroy metal fairly quickly. But even touching them, like being stabbed or anything, would have negative effects on your weapons. It's just a slower effect than if they actually try to touch it with.
Gotcha.
So as far as the hunters are concerned, they wouldn't really have metal tipped weapons. I mean, they would have under ideal times, but at this point they're having to fletch it from what's available, which means most of their arrows are stone. They're like well made, but they're not metal tipped. So they'd be able to recover arrows. As far as like the short swords you have, if they're not magic, then they'll affect eventually. They would rust. The big thing about these are they're actually barded, so they have a higher AC than a typical rust monster. It's not significantly higher, but it's slightly higher.
Yeah, they are. I get it. They're heavy cavalry.
Right.
Yeah.
And so they're like fecrines are mounted, but just like we would treat if you were connected to a unit, you use your stats and not. But it'll be using a fecrine, so it's not like. I mean, it'll be using a rust monster, so it won't be the rust monster attacks separately from the fecrines. So anywhere there's fecrines, there's no rust monster mount in that group. If you see
I got you.
All right. So while you're preparing for their assault, you see them kind of like try to circle around. Having lost their advantage of being able to charge and fight in the open, they're kind of warily circling around in attempts to like get you to try to get you out of position.
Arrows.
What?
Arrows.
Arrows. Okay. All right. They would be in arrow range. It would be disadvantaged, but you can have them fire.
Yeah.
And so, I'll start initiative. How do you want to?
I'm not going out in the
put
open
every
where
single
they can
unit
trample
on their own initiative? Yes. Okay. I'll do that. So every single unit gets their own initiative. Okay.
Oh man.
Since we're in agreement on that, I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay. Well, I was like, yeah, I'm not coming out there in the open to get trampled by cavalry. It's like, no, we're peppering you with arrows.
Fortunately, you were able the apparently the lucrative drug trade has been to your advantage
right?
for once.
Like our arrows will block out the sun.
Like I think that's the drugs. It's actually like you don't have that many arrows, but yeah, that motivates me. Man, Winter Haven. I never thought the lucrative drug trade out of Winter Haven would actually come to your benefit. I now regret having done that. I was like, I screwed myself a year ago by introducing. Like, my decisions aren't supposed to come back to roost. Your decisions.
We have come full circle.
Yeah, that's not how it's supposed to work. You're supposed to screwed by things you did in the past.
Oh man. Oh man.
All right, so that's why is okay. I gotta fix that. Oh, I have to change his picture because apparently the old picture I have for Lauren no longer exists on the internet, so that's a problem.
Oh, okay.
It causes it to act weird.
Okay.
So I wish I could just highlight all of them and put them on initiative at one time, but it's not.
That would be awesome.
It would be. But when I tried to do that, it didn't work. Oh, wait, maybe it does work now. It didn't used to work. Let me check to see if it works. Oh wait, it did work. Oh nice. That makes things so much easier. So now it's time for me to roll a trillion dice. Oh, it's not that many. Yeah, it is. So yes. Oops. All right, we have you can put your own initiative in. Remember?
Yeah, mine is in.
Okay.
Eric has a 9 and Marc has a 16.
Yes. Okay.
This battle is ginormous. It's awesome.
Okay, it moved on its own. I didn't even move it.
Yeah, it is gonna be. Yeah. Yep. It would have been more ginormous if you just sat still and let me do my freaking pincer attack, but no.
Nah, the warlord in me wouldn't allow that to happen.
Like, deals can't ever have nice things.
Like, if I did that, he would no longer be a warlord in my eyes. He'd just be a fighter.
Yo, he wouldn't be a warlord. You're right. He'd be nothing. All right, so hunters. Now,
what is your profession?
Like stone carn on the side of a road. Okay. Like roadside carn. Okay. I can work with that. Good news. I rolled horrible for the hunters.
No.
Okay, not all of them.
Okay.
I'm having this pattern of I roll a 2 and then I roll a 20 and I roll. Wait, I think Sarah's actually higher than that, but I don't think it's one of my. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't at all matter.
Oh, yeah. It's like, of course she has a 21. What else would she have?
I mean, I'm just gonna this automatically treat her as going first and stop. Like Sarah acts first. She has that feat. That's the feat I'm giving her because it's a waste of my time rolling only to come to the same conclusion.
Oh man.
Like, I think the bonuses are that inexplicably he has no bonus to explain why.
I think there is a feat.
I mean, but it seems as though since we started in 4th edition, went through the playtest, and now are playing 5th edition. It's held true that Sarah goes first.
Yeah, alert gives you +5 to initiative. Which seems like a lot because it's a lot. Consider that it also gives you the ability to not be surprised if you're conscious, and being hidden doesn't give people advantage against you. That sounds like a feat Marc should probably take. I mean, Eric should probably take.
He had it. He had alert. I thought he had alert.
Marc might have alert. I said it sounds like something Eric should take.
Oh yeah.
What does Marc have?
I may have accidentally put Marc on there twice.
He has medium armor master and dual wielder.
Okay, because he had alert when it was 4th edition.
Yeah, but he had more feats then.
Yeah, that's true. So, all right.
He kind of needed both of those feats just to function. So.
Yeah. All right. So Sarah's first. I assume she's going to charge into the darkness. No, it's not dark. It's actually, I should explain that. It's raining because this time of year, that's what it does. And just in case you weren't sure, it's raining. But it's not really, it would normally rain. It doesn't normally rain this much. But because of the plan you enacted with the Archmage, Fellcrest, it's kind of affected the weather patterns outside of Fellcrest.
Yeah.
And that's sort of the reason why there's been this nonstop heavy rain. But that was because of the how you convinced the Archmage to use rains to limit the Feecream's Sandcrafters' power.
Okay.
So, but you're on the kind of outskirts of it, and plus, once it dissipates, it's still going to affect weather. Like all the rains that was in Fellcrest is now kind of going to the periphery, and that's why it's been raining so heavily here.
Yeah, she's going to advance.
All right. And she's going to stay there.
Yeah, she moved up.
Oh, it didn't seem like that's all she was going to do. There's been a pattern of that not being all that she does, so I was.
Well, yeah, it's like if she could reach one of them, she would do that, but she can't. So.
He's ignored the game rules in the past. I'm still here. No, okay.
Like, so she's just advancing because she can't actually execute a charge right now.
All right, so that brings us to this one of the groups of hunters right here.
I don't see a ping.
Oh, you still don't see it?
No, I still don't see a ping.
Oh wait, I'm on the wrong layer. I'm on the layer two.
Okay. Is he in range of anybody?
Let's see. I'm gonna have to adjust the range. 70 square for each one of those squares is 10 feet, so 750. Yeah, 750. I think that's the range for bow. I can validate
750? That sounds pretty far.
I think. Oh wait, I don't know if you have longbow. I think that might be out of range for.
No, longbow is 600.
Is it? I thought it was longer than that.
Nah,
Okay.
it's 150, 600, and then short bow is 8320.
Okay. First, where did I get 800 from? I must be thinking of something different. For some reason, I thought.
He's going to advance then.
Okay. Okay, here we go. So I have that in front of me. All right. That brings us to. For my convenience, I'm going to start switching these. So that guy. Where's this? Yeah, he's over here. I'll switch you. All right. I don't feel like dealing with that. So you're going over here. And you're going over here. All right. So they advance. And I'll fix the ranges, the distance in a second.
Okay.
So 30. All right, so he advances, and I'll work on. And, and they start going towards the buildings.
Okay.
Thorn would be next. You're pretty much you're in command of this, so whatever instructions you would give them. Yep.
Yeah, he's going to advance.
All right. I assume the people were inside the building. Are they holding their ground, or are they? What are they going to do? We have one soldier over here. With one group, sorry.
Yeah, that guy. He's gonna move over there to try to intercept some of those restaurants so that they might try to get in the building.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. Let's see.
How far is that?
Wait, I didn't do that right. Yeah, I didn't do the distance right. Your archer would have been able to shoot.
Oh, then in that case they would have shot.
Yeah, so just have them go back and shoot.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna shoot.
So each of those squares is supposed to be only be 10 feet.
Okay, I thought they were 20.
Now, like your unit should fit in a 20-foot square, but I have them in 4 squares, so
Okay.
that'll be 20 feet. So 2 of those squares will be one of those squares.
I'll move them another square because they would have moved
the
20. I only moved the one because I thought that was 20. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So I moved them another square, and then my archer would have shot.
Yeah, and so these guys would actually be able to move slightly further.
Yeah.
All right. So which group are you firing at?
I think this was the one he was firing at.
Okay. So they have a +4, and they have I think D8.
Mm-hmm.
So you can make that. You're gonna make the attack rolls for your people.
I'm assuming a 10 misses.
Yes. So you fire and the volley of arrows into a group of oncoming cavalry, and they like clatter off the chitin and expose hides of the sea crane and their rest monster mounts.
Okay.
Another one, this one. And the one you actually fired at. That's 40. They're gonna just move their full distance and they won't be able to attack.
Okay.
Wait, they can move. There we go.
Okay.
The hunters, one of the groups of hunters you put inside the building over here. If you move your mouse over the initiative, you'll also be able to see which group it is if you like need that later.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, he'll fire at that guy.
Which one again? Dang it. Okay. Go ahead, take your shot.
Assuming 11 misses.
Yep.
All right.
You're not taking full advantage of your free round.
Hmm?
You're not taking a full advantage of your free round.
Yeah. People are missing.
I know. All right, Marc's turn.
All right. He'll engage. Yeah, 24 versus AC.
That's it.
And a 25 versus AC.
Again, that one hits as well. No, it's too high. Sorry.
And a 13 versus AC.
That misses.
And 25 versus AC.
That hits.
For 31 damage in total.
All right, so the cavalry leading the charge is routed almost immediately when they clash with Marc as he dances around the charging creatures, cutting Featrine and mounts as they're charged forth, and some of the Featrine falling from their mounts as their straps are cut for their saddles, or they're just simply cleaved nearly in twain and just collapse dead onto the ground. As you've placed them you've routed them, and they're in complete disarray, foolishly charging ahead of the rest of their group. So I need to find something to represent me. There we go. I'll use that symbol. You can barely see it. All right. Did Marc do anything else?
No, that's all he can do, really.
All
Use
right,
his bonus action already.
Marc has 2 magic weapons, so he's good.
Yeah, he's got 2 magic weapons.
Okay. So I'm gonna just, for simplicity, apply that to the people you're fighting with.
Yeah.
Since you have a magic weapon, I'm gonna work under something that they are not going to take that damage.
Okay.
All right. The hunters and one that you have assigned to the buildings well, technically that's to the south. I need to put a compass. Compass. Where's my compass?
I can see it. That group, is it dead or just routed?
That routed.
All right, they're gonna attack that routed group because that's the closest group to them.
Okay.
They have an 11.
All right, that's gonna miss.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit that here.
Okay.
And that's the direction.
I got you.
All right. So 11's gonna miss. This thing going to try. This cavalry is going to go forward.
Okay.
And attempt to attack Thorin.
Okay.
All right. And they don't do any. They engage, they clash, but no injuries are taken as they engage.
Okay.
All right. This group right here, these hunters.
Yeah, he's gonna attack the routed one.
All right.
Okay, he's got a 20 versus AC.
That's gonna hit. And so, while they're in disarray, a volley of arrows
for 9 damage.
Yeah. So they were easy pickings at that point. So you were able to, they become up like 10 dead 3 trains and dying rust monsters are become difficult to drain on the ground.
Okay.
As various shades of green blood is covering the turf.
Okay. And the next group is going to attack the one engaging Thorin.
All right.
But they have an 11.
That misses.
Yeah.
It's Father Dominique. He can smite, but it's like I'll let you determine who's attacking, and I'll do whatever. If he does any of the extra stuff, I'll figure that out. So you can just decide if he's going to smite and where he's going to be.
Okay, he's going to advance. Can he engage that group or not?
If he engages the group, he's going to kind of be intermingling with Thorin. So I would say he's going to have to make some sort of like intelligence check, not to try to do that and without causing disarray. Either
No,
that
he'll
or
just
he's gonna attack. Huh?
he'll just move there and like aid Thorn. So he ought to be able to give them like advantage on Thorn's next attack or whatever.
Sure, you can do that.
Okay. Yeah, he'll do that as his action.
All right. So now it's one of the soldiers in the building over here on the south.
He's gonna move over. I don't think he can get to the thief ring, but he can move over to like block its path to the archers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I want to. Those walls are gonna get treated like slow for as far as coming in and out of them.
Okay.
So you're only gonna move at half speed to get through that.
Yeah. So he'll just come over here and like block the path to the archers.
Okay. And it's the archer's turn.
And now they will fire safety at the ones that are blocked from them.
Okay. So this group right there.
Have a 10.
And they also miss. Now, your other unit of archers that's right near Marc.
Yeah. From where they're at, they can shoot at the ones engaging Thorn, right?
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I have that hunter in initiative twice, so actually
Okay.
that shouldn't be there.
Yes, Eric.
Yeah, I need to check that for multiples. But yeah, it's Marc's turn.
Eric's turn.
Eric, sorry. Yeah, it's Eric's turn. Sorry.
How far is he from that group engaging Thorn?
50 feet. Well, 60 feet, but he'd have to go move 50 feet.
Okay. So he's gonna move up beside Sarah, and then how far is he from that group after he moves up?
The rowdy group or the group engagement from there.
Yeah, the group engaging Thorn. Yeah.
You talking about Marc or Eric?
Eric, how far is he from that group engaging Thorn?
Let's see. 70 feet away, you have to move 60 feet to engage him.
Okay. He can't engage them from 70 feet, so
no,
he'll just move up.
Unless he throws Talon, but I'm not. It wouldn't unless I'm and yeah. So he can throw Talon, but
Nah, he's out of range of Talon. Talon's 60 feet range.
Oh, okay.
For long range. Like I definitely would have thrown Talon if I was within 60 feet.
Okay.
What? All right, and then there's a hunter, and he's gonna move up a little bit, and then attack that group engaging Thorn.
Okay.
Got 15 versus AC.
That hits.
For 5 damage.
All right.
Father Dom's in the thing twice, huh?
Yep, he is. When I put that square around people to add them, I think I may have selected some people I previously selected. So I was trying to check that to make sure I didn't do that.
All right, so it's got Russ Monster's turn.
6, 7, 8. Okay. I think it's added up. Okay, I think I got everybody now.
Okay.
These Russ monsters they charge and at the stone wall and they start climbing up.
Okay.
Trying to climb over a wall to get to attack you. All right. This group of hunters over here's turn.
They're gonna attack the thief greens trying to flank around.
All right.
Or 19 versus AC.
That's gonna hit.
4 damage.
All right.
Pew pew.
Yes. Let them get close. That's what we want to happen. I mean, it would be the ideal place for me to TPK and Hope Village. So, I mean, TPK is going to happen all the time here. All right, and so that creature, the one that you just fired upon, can it get there? I think so. That's 60. Yep, I can get off. Oh yeah, the wall's there. So it starts climbing over.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna actually say it climbed over the fence here.
Okay.
Into the cemetery, knocking tombstones over and a few pine stars. Those pauper graves, that type of stuff, crashing through. Charges forward towards the hunters.
Okay.
Supreme moves there.
Okay.
To engage with Marc.
Okay.
Soldier's turn.
Soldier is gonna move up and attack that. What do the soldiers have? They have +4s too?
Yep.
21 versus AC.
That hits.
For 6 damage.
All right. There we go. All right. I need a perception check from. It's going to be a hunters. I'm going to give me a D20 roll.
11.
Okay. Sarah's turn.
All right. She's going to attack. Jesus Christ, stop. Sorry, my computer just went crazy. What does Sarah have?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sarah is 1d20 plus 7 and does 2d6 plus 4 damage.
Okay. She's going to swing for the fences.
All right.
Miss. She's going to swing for the fences again.
Miss, hopefully.
Yeah.
It's 1d20 plus 7, though.
Yeah, but she took the -5.
Oh.
She's swinging for the fences.
All right.
But, well, one of them would have hit, but the other one would have missed anyway. So it's not that bad. All right. And then the hunter.
All right. Bring that back. That's this group right here.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna attack the group engaging Eric and Sarah.
All right.
11. Miss. This is
Miss.
not going well. I'm rolling poorly.
I know. It's Hope Village. I think Hope Village might actually be more powerful than Sarah's lucky streak.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna have to just roll normal and depend on some normal damage.
yeah. Let's see. Wait, I didn't do something more. Oh yeah, that's right. They move. That. Move. Hold on, I need to check on something.
Okay. Is that guy in initiative twice?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I think I had moved somebody, and I think I moved the wrong person.
Okay, because he's like way in front of everybody else.
All right. I think I made him. Oh yeah, I did. I moved the wrong person. I moved one person twice instead of.
Okay, I got you.
And the other person didn't move at all. So.
All right, so he's where he would be, and then you can just move the other person. Yeah.
Right. So that guy over here in this corner is moved.
Yeah. All right.
So let's get back to the topic. Now it's this person.
No, it's one more. Because that's where he would be now. Because.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy. All right.
Yeah.
So this guy goes up and over the wall and is able to attack these unfortunate hunters here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, that's gonna hit for sure. Oops. Well, it takes 4 points of damage, but they're wearing leather armor, so they're good. They're fine.
Okay.
I can't. I gotta. I thought I put an HP on these guys, but I guess I didn't. They were the. Yeah. Unfortunately, they're not anything special.
Yeah, I know they were beefy.
All right. They're not beefy at all, but I want to make sure I'm not making them even less beefy than they're supposed to be. So give me a second to look that up.
Yeah.
Okay, here they are. Yeah, they have 11 hit points.
Okay.
And 12 AC.
Okay.
And the soldiers have that's not right. Oh yeah, I changed it around. They have 11 hit points and 16 AC.
Okay. All right.
All right, so this one took 4 damage. Let me mark that off now. All right. That brings us to Theron's turn, and he has the advantage because he was being supported by Father Dominic.
Yeah. What's his bonus?
All right, let me give you. So I think I may have filled his character sheet out, so I may be able to skip that. I think I did. No, I didn't finish filling it out. I'll have to look in my notes. Demon Hunter. Party.
Mom, you want to play with me?
Oh, I have no idea why I wrote these like this. All right, he has a +6, and he does 1d8 plus 3 slashing damage, and he gets to make 2 attacks.
Oh, that's wrong. Well, he had an 18 versus AC.
That's hits.
Said he does 1d8 plus 6 or 1 plus 3.
1d8 plus 3, but he makes 2 attacks.
Okay, cool. At 23.
Unfortunately, he does not have magic.
Yeah.
But
he did do 14 damage.
Yeah. He has a lot of hit points, but not decent damage, but he doesn't have any magic.
Yeah.
And
he did 14 damage. He was already hurt.
Right. And it was there badly injured, as his unit cuts through the Khanoth cavalry, not a single creature is without some form of injury as he cleaves his way through with his 2 long swords.
Nice.
Apparently, having 1 eye does not affect his ability to cut down his foes.
Yeah.
All right. It's the soldier's turn over here.
Yeah. He's gonna move up and engage that group.
Okay.
And this. Horribly.
And things are as they should be.
Yes.
All right. That brings us to this. What are these? Oh, no, you're dead. You don't get a turn. More green blood pools on the ground, and that's why.
Yeah.
You better not, Mommy.
16 versus AC.
Range. This range gets disadvantage, right? In melee.
Yeah, might. And they miss.
Okay.
All right.
It's Marc's turn.
Marc will move up and engage that group. And yeah. Still bonus action, cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
He has a 23 versus AC. That crit. And a miss. All right. So that's 3d8 plus 8 plus 3d6. That's 33 damage. You're muted. You're still muted.
So, having recently cut down 10 Sea Cream cavalry, you leap into the fray and nearly rout a second group as their charge breaks from your flanking action against it.
Yeah.
All right, so we did 33. All right, that brings us to hunters and over to the south, the buildings to the south.
Yeah, they're gonna attack that group that's coming in.
Okay.
Nine. Man, it's like they know who's a PC and who's not.
It's just designed that way.
I know.
It's like, no, you get no highlight, you get no spotlight. Sorry.
I know, right?
All right, that brings us to the rest monsters who were just nearly decimated by Thorin, and we'll continue their attack against them. Oh yeah, he has a minus to his stuff now. I need to make sure.
Okay.
He's extraordinarily susceptible to rust monsters, seeing as large portions of him is made out of rust.
Yeah.
I mean, out of metal. Well, could potentially be made out of rust.
Okay.
And I need something. Oh, we'll use that. And they will continue to attack him in the hopes that they get different results from the same action. And they miss terribly. The hunters over here.
Okay, they're gonna attack that routed group.
Okay.
$22 versus AC.
Oh, all right, you finished them off like fleeing speed creams and wounded rust monsters are pelted by a volley of arrows, and nothing's left alive with this corpse bristled with arrows.
Yeah.
All right, got hunters over here in the north buildings.
Yeah, they're gonna attack the 3 creams in the building with them.
Okay,
For 15 versus AC.
that hits.
For 10 damage. Maximum damage.
Nice. All right, Father Dominic's turn. Wait, did you roll the advantage when Thorin attacked, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This Father Dominic's turn.
He's gonna move up and engage that group.
All right.
What's his bonus?
His bonus is +5. He has 1d6 + 3 bludgeon damage. As a bonus action, he can add 1d8 radiant damage. So, but he has a higher level spell slot, so he could actually do 2d8 radiant damage.
Is it 1d6 + 5?
1d6 + 3.
Or +3. All right, you did 6 damage to that heavily damaged group.
All right. So he takes them down. They're routed, being nearly surrounded, being attacked from 3 sides. They lose their will breaks and they start to lose cohesion.
He has 1 attack or 2 attacks.
He has 1 attack.
Okay.
He can add radiant damage to his attacks as a bonus action.
Yeah. How many times can you do that?
He has 4 first level spell slots, so he can do 1d8 4 times. He has 2 second level spell slots, so he can do 2d8 twice a day.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right. And the hunt. Oh no, that was Father Dom. So now we're down to soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
Which soldiers?
The ones that are in the south building, right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're gonna attack this group.
All right. Rolo. I mean,
23 versus AC.
That's not rolling low. That hits.
All right, for 5 damage.
Stormtroopers aren't supposed to be able to hit. All right. Now the hunters that are right behind them.
Yeah, they're gonna attack the same group.
Okay.
For 19 versus AC.
Okay, that hits.
For 7 damage.
I'm gonna have to give you better stormtroopers. I mean, yeah, better stormtroopers because this is unacceptable. All right, Mark's turn.
All right, or Eric's turn.
Yeah, Eric. Sorry.
All right. Eric's gonna tell Sarah to head north, and he's gonna tell Marc to head south with him, and then he's gonna advance to the south.
Okay. The hunters here.
Okay. They're gonna attack that routed group with Thorn.
All right.
They crit.
They're routed. They're the most routed.
I love it. All right.
Like one of the sea cranes were falling or volley, and like the last one is like pelted with arrows, like fought forward. And while Thorn had cut down another one and didn't see it, it raised its bone spear, thinking that it'll impel him and take him with him, and then 3 arrows like hit him, like 2 in the chest and 1 in like his clavicle, and then just like falls back dead. Hit with his like retribution stolen from him. All right, so now it's this group of this cavalry over here in this building.
Okay.
And they will attack this dude in front of them.
Okay.
And they that's gonna hit.
Yeah, I think it will.
No, we're in agreement. That's definitely gonna be good enough. All right. They do 6 damage.
Ooh, that's not good.
No, it's not good at all. Yeah. Badly injured from that. And that will bring us to
that hunter in the back. He's gonna attack that cavalry group that's advancing on him. For 22 versus AC.
That's gonna hit.
And 5 damage. Oh, sorry, not 5 damage. 3 damage.
Okay.
For 3 damage. And then he's gonna try to kite it. Don't get me. Don't get me.
They're definitely gonna get you. It's over. Let us spirit him. He's done.
No, no.
Let us spirit him. He's done.
no.
All right.
All right.
So he disengages and runs away. Oh, he just moves back.
He just does his normal. He attacked and then did his normal move. He just
Okay.
attacked like
All right.
15 feet.
So it rounds down with movement because.
Yeah, I mean, I only moved him
I don't
like
have to-
1 square or 2 squares or something. I moved him like 20 feet.
Well, actually, no, because I have him using 10-foot squares instead of the 20-foot like in the document. So that you still get that little extra movement. You don't lose it.
Yeah. I mean, I only moved him. I've only moved him 2 squares, so that's only 20 feet. So
Yeah, so you good.
yeah. All right, and then it's the next cavalry. Oh, that guy is facing 2 foes. It's not good. It's not good.
Yep. So they're move up a little bit, and they'll try to flank the
He's still engaged. He's still engaged.
Yeah, he's still engaged, but he will go. Hopefully, I mean, possibly he won't be engaged with one of them after short. Few seconds now.
Oh no! Oh, the horror!
Oh man!
Oh no!
You hear like screams. You hear screams. It's like there's refugees and people like they're all yelling and you hear screams like, "Oh God, I don't want to die like this."
No.
And then it's this other group that's dead already, so it takes its turn to bleed onto the ground more.
Yeah.
Great. So fortunately the grass is green, but now the grass is greener from the blood of dying sea cream.
Yeah.
And the soldier's turn here.
Yeah, he's gonna start making his way into the building.
All right. He's also going to be slow because she's trying to squeeze 10 people through a door.
Yeah.
So he'll get there, but it's just going to take, but it's only going to take him like a square movement, not like the 3 Koreans who were trying to like scale a wall.
Yeah.
All right. So he probably can get 1 more square further unless he doesn't want to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he does.
All right. All right. I need a perception check. Just roll a d20 was at this point.
17.
17. All right. You actually roll higher than the modifier, so I'll have to roll this time. All right. So. All right. Your archers in the back spot fee creams as they were melding into the surroundings behind. So let me move them to the.
Oh no! They're behind us.
Yes, they are. And so
They call out for help.
Secrets can move so far, it's not even fair.
It really isn't.
It's like, oh, like just in case there's any difficulty terrain, you can just jump over it. Like let's pretend it's like it's not there. Just in case, it's like, oh, so wait, yeah,
Hearing screams of terror to the east.
They didn't get to double move though, unfortunately. I see they're gonna be there.
Okay.
So fortunately, you spotted them before they would have annihilated your archers, but silhouettes along the green grass and the trees. One of the archers spots. What's that? And you see like you see the silhouettes of the Khanoth as their camouflage blends in the background. So amongst the tombstones and trees, you see at least 3 units of sea cranes advancing on archers.
Okay. Sarah, hearing the screams of terror for the east. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's gonna double move. Does she have action surge?
Actually, let me see what her movement is because she has scale armor. Blah blah blah. But I think scale armor doesn't slow you down at all. So action surge. I want to say she does, but I need to check, make sure. Yeah, she should have action surge. I didn't write it on here. Yeah, second win. Yeah, I built them like they are actual pieces.
4. That's 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. So she's gonna basically dash and then action surge to dash again.
Like, seems like a good idea because
Yeah.
there's going to be a significant drop in the hunter population.
Yeah.
All right, so these hunters are engaged with the stealthy sea creams, and just to give you a description, these guys look to be better armed than some of the other sea creams. They don't seem it's like they don't seem much bigger or much tougher, but they definitely the units look like they're they have more prowess than what you've dealt with before.
Okay, well, they're gonna take the dodge action. No, they're not, because their armor sucks, so it doesn't matter. So instead, they're gonna scream out, "Take this with you!"
And so they are going to drop their.
They got a 19 versus AC.
And that's going to hit.
Take this with you. 3 damage. Minimum damage.
Minimum. Hey, they tried to. At least they didn't get hit by a volley of arrows, denying them their retribution.
Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, there's that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot these people. They're en route, so I need to mark those over there. All right, that brings us to over here. Yeah. So this group here,
Okay.
from the wall, leaps into the fray, trying to crush the units of soldiers beneath them. They'll make their attack. 13, which misses.
Yay.
Lucky for you.
All right.
They will scramble around and await their attack. Oh yeah, but they've attacked did they hit somebody? Yep.
Yeah, I think they hit somebody.
Yeah, I forgot. They have a -1 now.
All right.
I forgot to do that. And they should have a -1 as well. I mean, not that they've been hitting all that much, but now they won't hit at all.
All right.
And now this other group will attack continue attacking the archers.
Okay.
And they roll terribly.
Yeah.
That brings us back to Thorin. They have a routed group of Feekrings. I assume he's going to.
I thought they were dead.
No, they're dead. Sorry.
All right. And he's going to dash to get to the wall.
Mhm. And that's his turn.
Yeah.
All right. So the soldiers over in the north buildings are
All right.
engaged with.
They're going to attack these that they've been working on.
Okay.
They have a 16 or a 15 versus AC.
That hits.
Minimum damage.
So that's 2 damage because they have a -1 to their
Yeah.
stamina. So he took 2 damage.
Yeah.
And they now have a 2 to that effect.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Okay. And the hunter's there.
Hunter's turn.
They're going to miss. I didn't bother rolling the second one because I mean, you
Yeah. All right, Marc's turn.
All right. Marc is going to. What would he do?
So all around you hear screams of soldiers and.
He's going to trust Eric.
Huh?
He's going to trust Eric and make his dash up to there.
Okay.
Okay. They're going to attack.
Man, this would have been so much more awesomer if you had this guy caught in the fencer. Now this feels like you have a chance, and I don't like that.
Most hunters apparently don't know that because they just roll a 9. They miss.
Okay. So
They're dead. These hunters are going to attack the 3 kings behind them.
okay. Wait, which hunters again? I'm zoomed in too close. Oh, there we go. All right, that's all right.
Yeah, okay.
The Feekrings here have cover. Like,
Okay. So they have an 18 versus AC before cover.
yeah, so that's still going to hit.
Okay. Seven damage.
Mhm. All right.
All right, and they're gonna attack. These guys are here that they've been working on.
Okay.
23 versus AC. And 9 damage. Nice.
All right. Wait, where are we again? I'm lost track. Who you're attacking?
This guy's right here.
Okay.
For 9 damage.
All right, 9 damage. And that's the hunter's 9.
Yeah.
So you rolled twice. They're in hit.
Huh?
They're
No, it's
attacking.
it's these hunters that are
Oh, okay.
engaged.
Oh, okay. 9 damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So though the cavalry looks to be in fairly poor shape, but
Okay.
their resolve still is intact.
Okay.
Hey, these hunters over here.
Oh, that was the ones that did the damage before. That's 7 damage to these guys up here.
Oh, okay. So it's Father Dominic's turn.
Yeah, it's Father Dominic's turn. All right. He's gonna trust Thorn for that. And 1, 2, 3, 4 dash.
So Father Dominic can cast Cure Wounds, but he has to be in melee range to cast it.
Yeah.
Cast it. He has he still has 4 spell slots, 4 first level spell slots, and 2 second level spell slots. So if he needs to heal someone, he can do that while they're adjacent.
Okay.
All right, so that's brings us to soldier. Yeah, soldier. Oh, the one they're en route.
Okay, they're en route.
Yep.
So do they do anything?
I'll say they can flee, but they can't do anything organized. Like they can move. They can't disengage. Okay. They can move, and that's it.
Okay. Well, they'll try to run away, and then we'll see if they survive.
All right. So that's gonna get them 2 attacks. That misses, and that hits.
Okay.
So they turn and they're trying to run, and they're like mowed down. One particular rust monster wanting the helmet on the head of one of the creatures, like tapped away and dissolved in the dust all in the guy's hair, and then it marches down on his head to try to get to the rust that's all over his face and in his hair.
Yeah.
It's just like nearly tears his entire head off, but it's like you hear a loud sickening pop from it crumpling under this vicious bite. And the screams of refugees that they're now trying to escape from the Thecreans who seem to have taken the south building.
Yeah.
From their perspective, they're fleeing in horror.
Okay.
So moving around in the building is going to be difficult terrain for you as you're trying to swim upstream. Refugees that are trying to flee the buildings.
Okay.
And I'll write that down so you don't have to remember keep them.
Okay. And then the hunters are going to attack with disadvantage.
All right.
And so the hunters missed. And that gives it Eric's turn.
All right.
Okay, so that's 1. And then he'll dash to get into the building.
All right.
And then he'll accent surge. And can you throw Talon from here?
You're in a building with fleeing refugees, but I'll say you've gotten past the wave of refugees. They're all like trying to push their way through the door, so there will be plenty of area for you to get a clear throw at one of the Khanoth mounted on a rust monster.
Okay.
So your unit all retrieves their javelins to aid you in your attack, and volley of heavy metal flies through the air, and unfortunately,
It's like 13 versus AC.
yeah, unfortunately, their volley of metal clatters mostly against the ground, and
But
like
did I have an 18 versus AC?
18 would hit.
Because he has 2 attacks.
Yeah. So before we go, how do you see Talon working? Is it more like a boomerang effect, or is it like you throwing it like one of those video games where you throw it, it like reappears as you're cocking back and you throw it again? More like
Yeah, it's like
lightning.
you throw it and he calls back and disappears back in his hand.
Okay, so like more like Zeus throwing lightning.
Yeah, or like Wolfgar throwing Tempest or throwing
yeah, okay.
his Angus Fang.
Yeah, so you're doing this. They're throwing a javelin. They're like trying to pull new javelins out of their from their belt, and you're just like cock back, and Talon appears again, and you're like.
All right, for 6 damage.
I can't remember. Did we ever say that Talon makes noise when you throw it? Because I remember saying that, but I wasn't sure if you actually did that.
I don't know, but if it did, it would sound like.
Like I figured it was like.
Wait, hold on. Where's my thing? I'm sorry, that's +5, so that's
7 damage.
Yeah, 7 damage.
Which one did you attack? The one engaged with
the one that had been the one that was injured and is currently feasting.
Okay. All right. So that brings us to the hunter group over here.
Okay. They're gonna attack this group of Thiekrings.
Okay.
Basically just support Sarah. $15 versus AC.
Yep, that hits. Wait, yeah, that hits them. Yep.
All right, for 4 damage. Just give a little something to think about while they stare down the goddess of death. I mean, Sarah.
As they're hit with the arrow, they realize that their camouflage has completely been their ruse has been thwarted, and so you see them like kind of fade back into the coloring that you normally see from them.
Yeah.
At least their skin, like their clothing, still looks like very difficult to see through the forest, but like their face and exposed parts of their body seem to have dropped whatever ruse.
Okay. That was a hunter. So now it's the Thiekrings we just hit, or not Thiekrings, the rust monsters that we just hit.
Let's see where that group sprouted. It will move to.
Which group is routed?
The soldiers. I need to move them.
Okay.
Because it slows them down, but they don't get slowed down enough for it to matter because monsters apparently have like turbo boosters on them.
Yeah.
So they all move like 10 feet faster than the typical person, at least. And it's just like, why is all these monsters so ridiculously fast? Oh wait, so players can't run away, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it will try to attack Eric, who's most able to defend off their attacks because he has he has magic armor and weapons.
Yeah.
And so
that misses.
That misses. Now the hunters over here who are engaged with the Thiekrings.
Yeah. Take this with you. They have a chance.
Now you're gonna roll a 1. You know that, right?
Oh no, it was a 6. So it still missed, but it wasn't
It
that
wasn't.
bad.
Yeah. I wish I could shift click on the thing and have it jump to it instead of just highlight it, because apparently these major battles have people all over the place.
Yeah.
All right, so this other group, like, still is moving. Oops. Yeah. And we'll try to attack this. These archers right there. Remember, they have a. Yeah, good points. What AC did I tell you to? Oh wait, I can look here. Never mind.
They should have 14. Or 13 or something like that. 13, 14.
They have a plus for the attack, so with proficiency that's +2. So they have a 14 dexterity, which gives them a +2, and I think leather armor. So they should have 13.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. And they will attack them and miss.
Yay! Huzzah!
All right.
All right. Soldiers.
Yep. So these soldiers right here,
Okay.
their turn. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab some food.
They're gonna dash. Yeah. All right. Those soldiers dash. So now it's Sarah's turn.
Okay.
And she is going to swing for the fences again. Because if she doesn't kill these guys fast, those archers are doomed.
That's possible.
But she has an 18 verse AC.
That hits.
And let's go ahead and roll damage first. She's got a +3, right?
Yeah. Wait, actually, +4. Those 2d6 +4.
+14, so that's 19 damage.
Okay, it's still.
Oh wait, she can re-roll that one.
Okay.
Okay, it's a 2, so 20 damage.
20. Okay. It's still alive.
She's going to do it again. For 19 verse AC.
That hit.
For 22 damage. She can re-roll that too. Okay, so that's
They're
3
in
more.
route.
Okay, so she routed them.
Mhm.
Does that count? That doesn't count as a kill though. It's just a route. So
Yeah.
all right, so that's her 2 attacks, but she routed them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That brings us
to the hunters.
Actually, they were supposed to go before them because they went when the round ended.
Oh, okay.
So I'll leave the damage up there since nobody died.
Okay.
So I'll just have them do their attack and let your damage stand.
Okay.
Where are they? They attack twice. 1, 2. So 13. So this guy has. Yeah, they have. We said they were 13 and 11. So they get hit twice.
Okay.
And then they do.
No.
Oh, so they've been routed. They're not dead. They're about it. So
Yeah, that's true.
the 3 creams that you that should have went before you will still be routed, but they'll get their attack.
Okay. Oh.
So that they get 1 hit on Sarah.
Yeah.
And 6 damage.
Okay.
And so now they're routed.
You dare to strike the goddess of death?
Not today.
Feel.
Like
Feel
not today.
She just like gave her a Beyonce. How dare you?
So now these who aren't getting the death glare attack these.
Yeah. She didn't actually use her greatsword for those attacks. That was just her death glare.
Apparently, they were so scary that these guys did 2 damage when they hit them.
Yeah.
They had residual glare.
Yeah.
They got side glare, so they didn't really affect their damage.
All right. Okay, and then it's the hunters that just got hit, sir.
Yep.
They still have a chance. Oh, but they blew their chance.
Don't end it quickly. Don't worry.
No.
They're not monsters.
They are monsters.
The monsters are in this lot.
Monsters in their name. I'm just
Like, no, it's not. Khanoth is in their name.
All right.
Oh yeah. I forgot. Oh, good. They haven't got hit yet, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Now it's time for some actual monsters.
Right. And they will make their attack against the one they were already attacking. And that's gonna be 17. Oh wait, that's gonna be 16. It doesn't matter. That still is.
Yeah.
They deal 8 damage to those guys. And unfortunately, their armor is dissolved. Wait. I think it may be a saving throw before I say that. Is it a saving throw? Oh, no, it's a -1 to armor, metal shield. Oh, separate. So when they attack, they apply a minus to armor, and when they get hit, they apply a minus to weapons.
Okay.
So that means that these guys have a. That means I gotta find a different symbol. I guess I'll use that.
All right.
That should be 2. That should be 1. All right. All right. So their armor is damaged as they are attacked by the rust monster.
All right.
And that brings us to, where's this monster? Is he dead? I don't see him.
He's like right next to him.
Oh yeah, up here. They move there. And that's all they can do.
Okay.
Bring us to Thorin.
All right. Thorin is going to make his way into the building. All right. And that gives us these soldiers. Are they routed or are they still up?
No, they're not routed. They've just had like their armor and weapons are severely damaged.
All right. They're going to attack this one.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I rolled the wrong thing. And somehow I rolled higher on a D8 than I did on a D20.
Well, it's the hunter's turn now.
Yeah. And they are going to shift around, so not leave threat range, but just open up a little space for Thorin to get up there.
Okay.
And miss.
You should have just done disengage. It's only 1 free attack. What could possibly happen?
Well, I mean, they could have disengaged and not got attacked, but moved out of the way, I guess, but I didn't.
Yeah.
All right.
It's fine. This works better.
All right, now it's Marc. He's gonna move up, engage those steep greens.
Okay.
And he's gonna bonus action, move his hunter's mark over to them.
Okay.
Got a 21 versus AC.
Okay.
And 14 versus AC. And a 16 versus AC.
The 14 misses.
Okay. He's got 24 damage.
Okay. They're routed.
Okay. And then Hunter in the room with Eric.
Okay.
He's gonna attack a set of 3 queens facing Eric.
All right.
For 16 versus AC.
That hits.
For 8 damage.
They're routed. How did you manage to hit the number exactly?
I don't know.
It's like, just hit it, just hit it, just hit it. I was like, man.
Seeing him in route, because Eric is actually smart, seeing him in route and having a chance to maybe potentially save the other group. He's gonna move up and try to do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, so that brings us.
21 versus AC,
Okay.
and then he's gonna use his he's gonna use his maneuvering attack, which will grant these archers half their move without provoking, and
Okay.
add a D8 to that attack.
Okay. More damage.
For 11 damage,
All right.
and then he'll just roll a normal attack. For 16 versus AC.
This is the third attack.
Oh, this is his second attack.
But he routed this group over here first attack.
No, the hunters routed them.
Oh yeah. Okay.
The hunters in the back corner routed them,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
then because they went right before him,
Mm-hmm.
and then he does 8 damage.
All right. They're not looking good, but that was the first time they've didn't offer any sort of resistance. And you said 8 damage.
Yeah. So he did like 19 total, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then hunters, they're gonna attack the group of thief greens that Marc just routed.
Mm-hmm.
For 12 versus AC.
That's gonna miss.
Yeah. And then the hunters in the room, they're gonna attack that group of thief greens.
Okay.
(13 versus AC).
It's gonna miss.
Okay.
Father dominant.
Okay. Father Dom is gonna move up and engage that group of thief greens, or that group of rust monsters, but as his action, he's gonna heal that group of hunters in front of him,
Okay.
in hopes that maybe healing them will get them back into the fight. I don't know.
Okay.
Or at least stop them from being slaughtered outright.
Seems reasonable.
Okay.
Alright. So cure wounds, I think I gotta look it up. Give me a second. I think it's 2d8, but I can't remember what the bonus is. Oh, wrong one.
Uh, 1d8 first plus your spellcasting mod. Each higher spell slot adds another d8.
That's cure wound? Oh, okay. For some reason I thought cure wound was stronger than that.
Nah, that's like the first level spell.
So the one that has range heals for the same amount, or is it like, oh, it's a D4?
No, it's a d4.
Oh,
The one with range is a d4.
yeah,
But it's a bonus action too. It's a bonus action and it's at range.
All right. So, yeah, I confused the that was how it was in the playtest. Cure wounds was 2d8.
Yeah.
And the other one was 1d8. Okay. So 1d8 plus 2.
Okay.
Is caster level or spell level?
Spell casting modifier. So that's his
Oh, okay.
So that's like his bonus plus his proficiency, I think.
Let me check. That is here. Still casting modifier. So it's +5.
Yeah.
So you casting the first level slot, second level slot. What are you doing?
So that's a full heal for him.
Okay. So they're no longer routed.
Okay. Fear not, Father Dom has come to protect you. Or at least keep picking you up as they keep knocking you down. No semantics.
Whatever works.
Yeah.
You can do it 5 more times, so I think you're good.
Yeah.
Unless they hit them one time and take them down and then finish them off with the second attack. Which that would be nearly impossible.
Let's see.
All right,
So there's some soldiers that are dead, they're dead, and then hunters that just disengage. Since that group's routed, they're not giving them disadvantage now, right?
Nope.
Okay, so they're gonna attack that group that they see Eric attacking. Or actually, they're not seasoned veterans. They would attack the routed group.
Oh wait, they are routed themselves.
Oh, okay. And they're just gonna move away.
Wait.
Okay. Yeah, they got the routed symbol. They're moving away. Okay. Eric. Sir.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna attack this group and try to finish him. .23 versus AC.
That's gonna hit.
And 23 versus AC.
Yeah. So they're routed because I'm pretty sure your attack bonus is enough to rout them.
Yeah, he did 19 damage.
So they're en route.
Okay.
Does that bring us to a group that's still? Nope, they're en route. And so they will retreat. They're slowed by the wall.
Okay. That gives us to a group that's no longer routed. Because Dom just healed them.
Okay.
And they're going to disengage and try to fall back. And their hopes is that Father Dom will fill the gap. But we know that Thief Rings will fill the gap. But, you know.
They can hope.
I know, right?
All right. So is that group still alive?
They're en route. That's the group that Eric just attacked.
So they flee as well.
Okay.
Since they're up top of the wall, they're going to be able to get a little bit further.
Okay. All right. The soldiers are going to attack.
Yep. And they have a -1 to their attack and damage.
Yeah, 17 versus AC.
That hits.
4 damage.
No, they have a -1. So
Yeah, so I gave them.
Oh, yeah.
I gave them the -1 already. Because it was +2 and now it's +1.
Okay.
So yeah, they had 4 damage. And now bad touch.
That gives them a -2 now.
Yeah.
Sea Queen's turn.
No, we don't like it when it's their turn.
We like it when it's their time. They don't like it when Sarah has a turn. They see it as completely unfair. So they attack.
Okay.
Let's see where. So they only get one hit. That's
Okay.
good.
One too many, I say.
4 damage.
And the other two were routed.
And they're going to use the rest of their move to start retreating. But they were hoping to finish off, take out a few archers before they fled. This group will utilely attack Sarah more.
They're routed.
Oh yeah, they're routed. Yeah, they run away. They just run away. Yeah, run.
Yeah.
Do not pass go. Do not collect. So you can attack because they're not disengaging. They're just fleeing at top speed. So Sarah gets the attack.
15 versus AC.
And they if she hits. Why couldn't you do the big swing for the finish?
Because I only got one chance. If I had 2 bites at the apple, I might have.
All right. So they try to flee, and Sarah's group cuts them down horribly.
Yeah.
Not Sea Queen can escape. Yeah. Like there's like one last one that staggered, and if like thought it finally could get away, and it started fading into the background. And you see like this great sword pop through its thorax.
Yeah.
And then it's like, and it like dies with this. If you could see a Sea Queen expression, like you see the words "Y" on its mandible.
Like why? Why did we challenge the goddess of death?
And it like goes limp at the end of her blade, only being held up by the sword itself. It's 2 sets of arms that flop to its side, and it dies as they destroy it. All right, and this other group, who's also routed, will try to flee through the tree line. Which will slow them down.
Marc will take an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Oh, he missed.
Oh.
No.
So they will continue fleeing.
All right.
As they fade into, start blending in with the trees.
All right. Sarah's turn.
So I'm going to go ahead and roll their space. That you can do the stuff as part of movement. So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Okay.
You only have to, so that's still not going to be high enough because Sarah, she'll obviously roll higher than 19. But so you'll have to make the perception check to be able to locate them.
But does Sarah have a wisdom modifier?
I don't know. That answer would be no.
Oh, I needed that 19 crit, 1920 crit, but I didn't get it.
Oh, so she's not able to spot them as she.
But she is able to charge these mounts.
Yeah.
And her fury of them having fled from her, she's going to use her swing for defense. But miss. But she's not deterred by missing.
Never has been.
And she got 20 versus AC.
Yeah, that hits. And so she charged the Sea Creams or the Rust Monsters?
The Rust Monsters, because the Sea Creams like hit from her, right?
No, the Sea Creams that fled from Marc hid.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, yeah, then these Sea Creams is who she would charge.
Okay.
And she does 21 damage to them. To the fleeing Sea Creams. Over here.
All right. They probably wish they had just chose to flee and stuff. But they greedily tried to deal more damage to the hunters before they fled, which turned out to be a poor idea, but they still survived. The hunters turned.
Are they routed at least?
Nope.
No.
That's the first time they did. I mean, sure, it was Sarah, but still.
All right. Since they lost track of those guys, they'll assist Sarah.
Okay.
23 versus AC. 8 damage.
All right. They're not looking too good either.
Okay.
Those surrounded ones? I think those. Oh no, they're not.
Nope. None of those guys are routed.
All right, so they'll make an attack.
Okay.
And that's what it is. And route the soldiers here.
Okay.
As well as reducing their AC a bit more.
Yeah. No.
And they begin fleeing themselves, which will get an opportunity attack from.
That will miss.
All right. That brings us to the cavalry here, which, considering the situation that Sarah's there, they're just not even going to try to get a shot. They're just going to flee away.
Okay. She's got a turn, so she's got her op back.
Yep, both Dominic and she has
Sarah as a 14 versus AC.
That misses.
Dom has a crit.
That hits.
Yeah, he's gonna smite.
All right, what spell level?
First level.
Okay.
So that's
1d8 extra.
2d6. No, 2d8 extra because he crit.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
You
I
have
left out a
2d. Yeah. So 2d6. This hit up and this add 6.
Okay. Ooh, nice, Dom. 28 damage.
Wow. They're right.
So I was like, take this with you. Wow.
You would have routed them if they were at full health.
Oh, nice dog.
Well, yeah. They still, I mean, they still get to keep moving, but now
He's like
much more
infidels.
organized.
Like infidels.
So they won't move nearly as far because they're just gonna like right there. We'll say that they got on the other side of the wall.
Okay. Yeah, Paladin and crits are no joke.
No.
Like if he used a second level spell, like he might have like one shot though.
So these guys over here are gonna try to pop a shot here and then flee themselves because obviously they didn't see the horror that's happening in the cemetery. You never heard that before.
Yeah.
So they're gonna, and that's gonna hit.
No.
So they were routed already, and so
Yeah.
their armor was pretty bad shape to begin with, and they're easily dispatched before the creatures fled back over the wall.
Yeah. All right.
Thorn.
1, 2, 3, 4. Cowards. Action surge.
What? You're not going to let them take their moral victory?
No. What's his bonus?
Fine. Be that way.
Do you think he's like a +4 now or +5 now?
He has a +6.
Yeah, but he took some thing, didn't he?
Oh,
Like
yeah. I didn't fix it. It's not his armor because he hasn't been hit. It's his
crit.
Yeah, so I guess it'll just be -1, but it doesn't matter because that.
And he does what, D8?
He does 1d8 +3, and he attacks twice.
Okay. Okay, so his first attack did 13 damage.
Okay. They're routed.
And he hit him again to kill him.
So as they're heading towards the wall, he's running behind and cleaving down. One's climbing up over the wall. And he like skewers it, goes through Featrine, Rust Monster, and ultimately slams into the stone. And you can hear the acid burning on metal as like. And he just has to let go of the sword and leaves the creature pinned against the wall with the sound of the sizzling acid burning through the metal.
Yeah.
And that is his turn. That brings us to
dead guys.
The dead soldiers. So yeah.
And then
The hunters.
Like, so that group should be dead. Is this group routed or just damaged and fleeing?
Most all the damage went to that guy. So.
Okay, well they're gonna pop shots off of that fleeing group.
Okay.
Hit him.
All right, damage.
5.
All right, so Marc's up here.
There's not a lot he can do. He's just gonna take a perception check to make sure people are like actually leaving.
Now, other than this pocket of resistance that Sarah's engaged with, yeah, there's not much else. You say you're gonna do what?
He's just taking a perception check because he's out of range of them, but he's just gonna make sure that.
All right, go ahead and do that.
It's actually clear. Yeah, he got a 14.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't see any other threats. He does. I mean, he sees that he's looking around. He sees that sea creams are being dispatched, but some of the Khanoth are making their escapes. But for the most part, very few have managed to get away.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys are gonna fire at that fleeing routing group.
Oh wait, ping that again.
Over there by Eric.
Okay.
They're in the room with Eric in that back corner.
All right.
They're gonna miss. And those guys are out of range. So they're gonna chill. These guys, are they already go? Or not? They're gonna attack that fleeing group. For 18 versus AC. And 9 damage.
Okay. They're attacking the group east of them, or okay, got you.
Yeah. The group they saw dispatch their allies so horribly.
All right. So that's gonna hit. 18 is gonna hit. So 9 damage.
Yeah.
They're still alive, but badly hurt.
Yeah.
His father down.
All right. He sees Sarah in obvious need of assistance. And I think you can get there but can't attack. You have to double move to get there because there's a fence and everything.
I mean, she did get hit once.
I know. I'm just saying. You can't leave her all by herself.
Right. Those mean, horrible creams.
Yeah.
All right.
There's no telling what they would do to her.
Right. The major concern.
Yeah.
All right. So Hunter's over here.
They're routed.
Yeah. So they're going to join the refugees that were fleeing.
Yeah. And then Eric will move up and try to finish that group that's fleeing.
Okay. They're on the other side of the wall, so they're gonna have some cover from you attacking them.
Okay. Yeah.
But probably doesn't matter a whole lot.
And he's got 20 before the cover.
Yeah, that still hits.
And he did 10 damage.
They
So
are.
Should be dead.
The last few fleeing, it was climbing over a wall, and as it was climbing down the other side, it's like he stabbed through the window into the rust monster's underbelly, and it died almost instantly, and it fell off, crushing the thief cream that was riding them underneath them as its legs kick up into the air as it enters its death throes.
Nice. All right. This hunter is going to attack the group and engage with Sarah.
Okay.
$21 versus AC. It's like the dice can feel the tide of the battle turning.
They're drama dice.
Yeah. For 8 damage.
All right. That routes him.
Nice. All right. Just that routed group at the bottom right corner.
Okay.
All right. So that's the hunters that just went, and then there's the cavalry at the bottom right corner that's been routed.
And they're fleeing, so
Yeah, and then these other hunters by Sarah are
they're going 80. So I'm gonna say I'm not moving them anymore. So at this point,
Okay.
they've fled at their full move away.
Okay, those hunters are gonna miss. Yeah, those hunters miss.
Okay. That brings us to. Do we have any?
They're dead. And then these soldiers are routed.
Well, those aren't. This one's not routed.
Oh, it's not routed?
Yeah, this one is routed.
-1. Okay. Yeah.
They just have. Yeah. Right.
They have an 18 versus AC
That's gonna hit
for 5 damage.
All right. All right. So those guys are routed. These other guys have gotten away. And other ones are dead. So they got away. These are dead. And these guys are routed, and they're just gonna bolt as fast as they can, trying to use their camouflage to help them escape.
All right, Sarah's got a 20 versus AC on her op.
That hits. So, and yet more sea creams with hopes of fleeing before Sarah have failed.
Yay! Take that, sea greens.
And so more. The good news is, since they all died, so many of them died in the cemetery, you don't have to do a whole lot extra.
Yeah, and the good news is that while most of them died, just a few of them got away to tell the tale of Sarah, so it will continue to grow.
It's like you're gonna. I don't have to like put an in front of your name because it's become the Sarah show. But no, I mean, you did pretty good. You took out the saves, the archers, the hunters.
Yeah.
Cut down. Yeah, well, I mean, Eric's did pretty good for himself this one.
Yeah. It was like Eric, Marc, and Sarah just like dominated that combat. But then Father Dog came in with like a glowing crit at the end.
It was a style. It was like a style kill.
Yeah. Oh man, Marc just blunderizes them.
Yeah.
That Heartbreaker is working out well for him.
I mean, it does. Well, of course, you're gonna work well when there's every combat ends up having a horde in it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I understand. It's like Marc is breaking hordes with extra attacks. Sarah is just breaking hordes through I don't know, like force of will.
Like I trained. You know how I kill hordes? The same way I kill everything else.
Everything else. I know, right?
One attack, it works on everything.
Yeah.
1 sea cream dead, 2 sea cream dead. It doesn't matter. Like
yeah, Marc's like he's like whipping around, leaping over here, and Sarah's just.
And then like sea creams and bamboo shafts slide to the ground.
Yeah.
All right, so
like he might have actually outdamaged her in that combat, but it was just like it doesn't seem like it, just because every time she hits, it's so hard.
Yeah. All right, so it's Sarah's turn, and there are fleeing nearby, but there's also a wall. So
I mean, athletics check.
No, she's a champion. Champions get to just jump a certain distance.
Okay.
Which is, I was like, you jumped this far based on your strength bonus. I was like, okay, it might as well be. That's actually pretty cool. Champions don't get a whole lot, but it's like you jumped this far just because.
That fits Sarah. Okay, so her first attack misses. For her second attack, it's 21. So that first attack was really just like a wind up for the second attack.
Mm-hmm. The first attack was used to vault her over to, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. His second attack does 10 damage.
Okay,
So she should murderize her.
You now have this unit of people who just follow Sarah around fighting like her. Like they can't do it. It only accomplishes because of Sarah's confidence. Just do what I do. You like use the sword to like vault over the wall. They're like,
she's like, just do what I do, and then she like charges it by herself and like destroys the whole stand. Like, we can't do what you do. Like, you shouldn't be able to do what you do.
It's like she just has like 10 people who are trailing her all the time. They're not. It's just like everyone else is attached to the unit. She just has like 10 people who are like trying to keep up with her while she's like killing her. They're just chasing behind her.
Yeah, like Marc is like giving like instruction, calling out. I mean, Eric's like giving out instructions, calling out commands. Marc is like going this way and that way, supporting all the people around him. And Sarah's just like, just hit them as hard as you can. Swing. Aha. Swing.
So other than that, it's like this is like almost like this vapor trail, like this, like those like ducks, like with ducklings following her. You know how she runs around battle killing and stuff, and they're just following behind her trying to keep up.
Oh, yeah.
So in her group, they're not actually killing anything. She's literally killed all 10 of them.
Yeah.
While they're like still trying to scramble over the wall.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so they're dead, and I think that's all of them.
Yeah, that's basically
everyone else either fled far enough away that you're probably not likely to catch. Well, we have this one over here.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see this. Who has a turn before? No one has a turn over on this side before they do.
Okay.
So you're gonna get an op attack. Well, yeah, you get an op attack from one of the soldiers, and if that misses, that would rout them. But if it misses, they were going to get away. So roll an attack for this guy.
I did.
He has a -2.
Oh,
actually,
well,
yeah.
He had a -3 because he just hit again.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, that 5 AC doesn't hit. So
all right, so that one also is going to get away.
yeah.
And Marc is able to do what he was not able to do so many years ago. Defend Hope Village from an invading horde.
Redemption.
And we're going to end with that.
Redemption ship.
I don't think that is a word.
How can it not be a word? It just happened.
Oh yeah, there is that. Like existence is 9/10 of the law.
Yeah.
All right, and then I'm gonna end the broadcast.
All right, man.